Hello and welcome back to Road TRipVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 531. The category will be pirates. This is a 20-question trivia quiz with a question 21 tiebreaker. At the very end, it's all about pirates, their ships, and pirates in pop culture. So good luck on today's quiz. Question 1. Common in pirate lore and stories, what is the term used when someone is punished by dragging them through the water under the bottom of a ship, either across the width or from bow to stern? That very painful punishment was known as keel-hauled. Question 2. Edward Teach, better known by what name, was an English pirate who operated around the West Indies and the eastern coast of Britain's North American colonies, and is a common topic of books, TV, and film about pirates. One of the most famous pirates, Blackbeard, was his name. Question 3. What was the name for the time between the 1650s and the 1730s when pirates were the most overwhelming and influential in history, and when almost all important sea trade routes were constantly impacted by enormous numbers of notorious sea robbers? That age was called the Golden Era of Piracy. Question 4. On most pirate ships, what was the term for the lowest part inside the ship, a dank and musty area within the hull itself, between the bottom and the sides, which is the first place to show signs of leakage? The answer is the bilge. Question 5. What is the name of the American chain of fast food restaurants that specializes in seafood, whose name is derived from a fictional pirate from the novel Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson? The answer is Long John Silver's. Question number 6. Before the invention of radar, the best spot on the ship for lookouts to spot approaching hazards, other ships, or land was what appropriately named structure in the upper part of the main mast of a ship? The answer is the crow's nest. Question 7. Most commonly identified by the skull and crossbones symbol on a black flag, what was the traditional English name for the flags from the early 1700s that were flown to identify a pirate ship about to attack? The answer is the Jolly Roger. Question number 8. Among the few women known to have been convicted of piracy during the early 18th century, Mary Read and what other female pirate were captured and sentenced to death, but had their execution stayed because both were pregnant? Her name was Anne Bonny. Question 9. A Scottish heavy metal band formed in Perth, Scotland, What is the name of the band that falls under the genre pirate rock that has released pirate-themed albums like Black Sails at Midnight and No Grave But the Sea? The answer is Ailstorm. Question 10. Derived from a word for a fugitive slave, what is the term used for the intentional act of abandoning someone in an uninhabited area, such as a desert island, usually as a penalty for crewmen or for captains in the case of a mutiny? The answer is maroon, or marooning someone. Question number 11. From his base in Port Royal, Jamaica, he raided settlements and shipping on the Spanish Main. What Welsh privateer, plantation owner, and later Lieutenant Governor of Jamaica is now featured on a popular rum bottle? The answer is Henry Morgan. Question 12. Nicknamed the Exterminating Angel, what was the real name of the French pirate who, other than when he attacked and burnt Havana, Cuba in 1555, there is very little information known of him? The Exterminating Angel's real name was Jacques de Sores. Question 13. Considered to be an early form of a shotgun, what was the name of the muzzle-loading firearm with a short, large caliber barrel which is flared at the muzzle and common in the pirate arsenal? The answer is a blunderbuss. Question 14. While he is considered a hero in England, he is remembered as a pirate in Spain. Commonly associated with his ship, the Golden Hind, what was the name of the English explorer, sea captain, and privateer? The answer is Sir Francis Drake. Question 15. Mentioned in the lyrics to the Marine Corps hymn, The Shores of Tripoli, refers to what war in which the United States and Sweden fought against pirates from Tripoli, Algiers, Tunis, and Morocco? That war was known as the First Barbary War. Question 16. John Rackham, commonly known by what name, was an English pirate captain operating in the Bahamas and in Cuba during the early 18th century, whose nickname was derived from the colorful clothing that he wore. John Rackham was known as Calico Jack. Question 17. After being captured by Blackbeard, the slave ship La Concorde was made into his flagship and was fitted with many more heavy cannons, then renamed to what, after the war in which Blackbeard had served in the Royal Navy? He served in Queen Anne's War, and his boat was called the Queen Anne's Revenge. Question 18. Captain Jack Sparrow is a fictional character and the main protagonist of the Pirates of the Caribbean film series. The character was created by screenwriters Ted Elliott and Terry Rossio and is portrayed by what actor? The answer is Johnny Depp. Question 19. One of the most popular pirates of the age, what was the name of the Scottish sea captain who was commissioned as a privateer and had experience as a pirate, who was famously tried and executed in London in 1701 for murder and piracy? The answer is Captain Kidd. Question 20. The short name comes from the longer name of the two-masted warships that were historically used as floating prisons. What is the term used for the prison or jail cells of any ship, pirate or otherwise? The answer is the brig. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road Tripvia. Check back tomorrow. It will be another Brainy Tuesday. That's the 21 question quiz with questions that are quite a bit tougher than our normal trivia quiz. They are from a broad range of categories, but they are all a little bit tougher than the normal level of difficulty that I play the rest of the week. So check back if you like tough quizzes tomorrow. Friday we will be doing a Trebek trivia, which is a little bit easier. Also general categories that come from all different areas, different sections, different stuff like that. But the questions are a little bit easier. They're all from the television show Jeopardy. I think on Wednesday, Wednesday is June 16th. That is my dad's birthday. His first name is Don. So I started doing these a while back. I really like them. June 16th will be famous Dons. Dons, Donalds, Donnies. Anybody like that from history, whether they were artists, actors, scientists, Ninja Turtles, there's a hint. Any of those will count. So that'll be the Wednesday trivia quiz, 21 questions about famous Dons. Here is question 21, the tiebreaker for today. Question 21. Jean Le Vasseur, a buccaneer leader who had once worked as a military engineer, built a 24-gun castle called Fort de Rocher to help guard what Haitian island's harbor, a major haven for 17th century Caribbean piracy? Fort de Rocher on a Haitian island. That Haitian island was Tortuga. Thank you for watching today. Check back tomorrow, and I hope you have a great week.